Ahoy there! Welcome back to the Real Witching Hours channel. It's me, Storm Blackwell, here for my Monday night stream with you guys. I'm a little bit later than usual, but what are you gonna do? I had stuff I had to do in the real world earlier, so it is what it is. So let's see. Nope, 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 Venti, I don't want to hear you talk. I don't want to hear this story again. I've seen it enough times. I want to auto skip it. Let's see. Ooh, look who's here. I wouldn't mind getting really anyone from this banner. Maybe I'll wish. I haven't wished in a while. Um. Sure. I'm not gonna actually do that, but all right. I have a bunch of these. Do I really? Let me see. How many of you do I have? I have two. Maximum upgrade. But no, try to play it. When it's a Thundergrass mark will land on the opponent, dealing additional. Okay, that's pretty cool. Alright. When it takes lethal damage, this instance of damage will not take her down. This effect will automatically trigger when her HP reaches 1 and will trigger once every 60 seconds. Boy, that's really good. How much longer is left in this banner? About a week. You know, maybe I'll do some wishes today. I don't know. We'll see. Just sort through my mail in general. Okay. Does that make that go away? Cool. What does this button do? Ah, it's opening my browser. Get out of here with that. No. Nope. Get out of here. I don't want it. Web event. Limited to 5 million. Oh, that's as many as you can have on your account, I guess. Cool. And in here, domains guide. I don't want to do the Archon quest right now. No, I refuse. There's a new thing. I enjoyed her company in the mushroom, the like Pokemon like type event. But anyway, instead of all that, instead of doing any of that, there is a current event right now, which I think is just going and battling things, which like it seems pretty easy, right? Go to quest. Let's check it out. It's very far away. Oh my gosh. Oh right, I made a lot of food when I played last. Yeah. Obtain. Obtain. Yeah. Ooh, I could make some of this. Let's do it. Whew, just a couple before I can just do that on my own. Let's see. Oh, you need to be made. Last time, that's right. Last time that I played, I did that cooking event that they had where you got the special spice, and then it let you feed your companions in your teapot. What did I call the stream? Checking in. Okay, that's fine. Nope, all out of that. See what else I can make that's not at full proficiency. There's this one. Almost didn't make it that time. Cool. Done with that. Let's see here. It's full proficiency. That is not full proficiency. So let's make some of this. Nope. Let's see. Let's get Noelle on the case. Well, I hope I wasn't saving these ingredients up for something, because I don't remember what it was. I clearly wanted a lot of ham for some reason. Okay. Okay, this one is in need of cooking. I hope I'm coming through all right. It looks like I am. It also looks like the game audio is coming through, so that's good too. You know, cooking all this food gets us a little more prepared for whatever we're about to do. Especially if it's a bunch of combat. Ah. Oh. There we go, there's one. Oop. Alright. Oop. But I want to use that for somebody. I forget who, but that's a thing that I need. So we'll skip that for now. We'll make one of this. Okay. I wish there was an icon somewhere on this card to show that you had mastered the dish and don't have to worry about like that you so that it shows that you can auto cook it. Don't have enough of that. That was probably a thing for cooking a bunch. Yeah. Alright, let's cycle this through. Okay. There we go. Let's pick up the reputation reward. This will also bring us closer to our quest that we're about to start. But let's see, reputation reward is down here. Yes. Cool. Excellent. Now, let's teleport to our new reputation quest. No, no, no. Get out of here. I'm not interested in those. I wish I could turn off the notification for that. This is not what I'm doing right now. There's a lot of quests right here. Where? Oh, right here. Oh, it's you two with the school, right? Ah, it's not voice acted. Lame. That fool running headfirst into the desert like that. Do something. I can't remember how to pronounce anyone's names. Fodal, please give him a hand. Apologies. The garrison in the village is limited, and since we're tied up with keeping them from causing any trouble, we can't afford to spare any strength for now. But that fool has been bending over backwards to deal with them. At least, in the name of mutual interest. Well, it's not that we don't want to help, but the guards are now spread thinly across the desert on the lookout for them. Getting a team together is going to take time. What are you guys talking about? You guys are being unusually coy about whatever the them is. How could this be? If we return to Caravan Rabat for help, it will most certainly be too late. Do you guys need help? You guys are... Oh, you aren't the lady with the school. Okay, my bad. NPCs, you know? Just another adventure passing by. And his friend Paimon. I've lost the plot as to who is who in this. I think you have a different... I think this is this person. Adventures, really? Thank the heavens. There's help for Viniac at last. Mr. Adventure, please save Viniac. We'll make sure to reward you handsomely. First, tell me what's going on. Well, the desert has become more dangerous than before, thanks to those wretched vermin running amok. It's for the best that I fill you in on the situation before making plans. I've decided this guy talks like Admiral Bopperly. You guys are right. Sorry, I was a little anxious. Paimon's been hearing you talk about a certain them this whole time. What are they, anyway? A swarm of Wenut. That can't be the way it's pronounced. That can't be the way it's pronounced, but that's what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna call them Wenut. Until something says it in voice acting, it is Wenut to me. They have recently become unusually violent, hiding in sandstorms to attack unsuspecting prey passing by. They're just bugs. When you put it that way, yes, but this time, there are far too many of them. It's hard to deal with them under the cover of a sandstorm, and they usually flee at the first sign of danger. Well, that's quite a pickle you're in. It's not just our village. Other passing merchants have also been affected. That's why the Academia sent Viniac. Why can no one have normal names? And me to deal with these unruly Wenut. No, not the unruly Wenut. But the caravan we entrusted to deliver some components was attacked by a Wenut on the way. And everything got swept up in sandstorms. I fear they've become the monster's playthings by now. No, the Wenut is playing with their things. I wanted to return to Caravan Ribat for help, but Viniac, who knew that after all these years, he's still as rigid as a machine? Is it because of the Wenut? He said something about getting his precious components back and just ran into the desert all by himself. Well, he's dead. Maybe I should just let the monsters take him. Whoa. What should we do, Stormy? If we leave this matter alone, not only will that researcher be in danger, but the Wenut problem won't be resolved. Ah, yes. We must solve the Wenut problem. You know, it's starting to sound less and less weird the more times I say it. I'm starting to get used to the term Wenut. Nope, it's funny again. It just became funny again. This crisis in the desert can't be ignored. Thank you so much. I'm sorry that I let my temper get the better of me. I'll mark the location of the attack on my map. I know on your map. You need to know. Not me. Please find him as soon as possible. I hope he doesn't get the harebrained idea to dive right into the horde of monsters and start picking up components. Well, I'm off to dive right into the horde of Wenut. Maybe. Where the heck? Ooh. Actually, nope. Hold on. I know you have urgent life-endangering Wenut problems. But there's an orb right here. I need to figure out how to get up there. The edge of this. Will you let me climb? Nope. Okay. Okay. And I can climb on top of you. Okay. That makes no sense, but I'll take it. Alright. Now that we've done that. Man, I have to remember there's a whole bunch of quests here. Let me just, lots of quests. Confirm. Cool. Now, where am I going for this? Aha! I love that it's right by this teleport location. That's fantastic. If I hadn't been out here already, that would have been annoying. Alright. Oh. How did I miss this before? I guess the same way I just missed it. Oh, there it is. Cool. Now, where's this man? Whoa! There he is. Found you. It's a Bramblegast. Hey, Vignac. Alright, how do you talk? Getting in from this angle and using the terrain for cover. As long as the angle of sunlight isn't higher than... and my speed is no lower than... Still isn't it? What are you trying to figure out? A viable route to recover the components without having to face the monsters. Thanks to the Wenut, all my precious components got swept up by those monsters. Whoa, who are you? When did you show up? I've been listening to you talk to yourself for a while now. Relax, we're not bad guys. Your friend sent us. Friend? Could it be... I never had to think about how to pronounce this NPC's name until just now. Could it be Shreya? No, she clearly said she wouldn't care if I was taken by the monsters. Ah, I see. She sent you to get the components, right? It doesn't matter if I'm taken by the monsters, but it will definitely matter if the components aren't recovered. Yeah, that sounds like something she would say. You could put it that way. Still, thanks all the same. I'm racking my brain trying to figure this out. I was this close to rushing out and just taking it one step at a time. One wrong step, and I'll get caught by the monsters. If I wasn't here, and with Shreya being such a klutz, who else would be going to take care of these machines? No wonder Shreya was so worried. Oh, this is Paimon. No wonder Shreya was so worried. This guy thinks about nothing but his mechanical components. Alright, Stormy, let's go get the components before he gets himself in trouble. Okay. What's the special rules here? Hold on, I'm gonna pour myself a drink because this is gonna be a lot of talking. I opened Genshin for the stream today because I thought I would be talking less. Little did I know that the current event wasn't voice acted. They're really good about making a lot of stuff voice acted. It's just... Okay. That's better. During the challenge, some 4-leaf sigils, okay, those things, will have diving benedictions on them. Okay. Obtain this buff to create shockwaves at the point of impact for your plunging attacks, dealing physical damage to nearby opponents. During the challenge, some 4-leaf sigils will have diving benedict. That's the same thing I just read. Okay. Cool. So, use my plunging attack, is what you're saying. I'm ready. Excellent. In that case, I leave this matter in your hands. This man is SpongeBob now. Bonus effects. Damage dealt by all party members using catalysts will be increased to... Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Okay. Alright, everyone. Time to die. What? You're freaking immune to that? Also, I've never seen this particular one before. Cool, that must be a component. Cool. Everyone hit me. Ooh. Cool. What? They made it sound like there was a chest. Yeah, I'm almost done. I'm almost done. Vinayak. Whoa, Shreya, when did you get here? When you were fiddling with the components. Well, don't say it like that. Didn't you say this place was dangerous and full of monsters? Why are you even here? I'm just worried about our components. If we can't finish this assignment, you and I can't return to the academia. Ah, I knew it. Look, I have everything here. Once we go back and make some more adjustments, we can finally start assembling. So what are all these components for? Ah, I forgot to tell you. They're for the... Hold on. I need to mentally prepare myself to say this aloud. Therefore, the Wenuts Slayer canon, our graduation project. I'm happy for both of you. Why such an obscure topic? Personal interest. If you'd applied for graduation, you'd understand why. Well, not that any of this matters now. Allow me to formally introduce myself. I'm Shreya, an arm... made up words make my head hurt. An Emutra graduate with a specialization in desert biology and ecology. This machine-obsessed doofus over here is a... What even is this word? Mm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I'm just gonna go for it. Nope. Shahriwar. 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 This machine-obsessed doofus over here is a Shahriwar researcher with a specialization in applied mechanics. I'm Vinayak. Thanks a lot for earlier. Can people with completely different fields of study work together? Don't get me started. Working with him on our graduation proposal was definitely the biggest mistake I've ever made as a student. You can't really say that. We both managed to graduate in the end anyway. We did, yes, but did you forget how many extra years it took? Whatever the case, we graduated, right? I heard some of our classmates just completed their thesis proposal last year. Enough. We're not students anymore, so can we just move on from these pointless discussions? You're the one who always starts it. Nonsense. When we were building the first prototype... Hey! Hey! Say it like the Lego guy. Wow, you guys have it out for each other. How could the Academia even think of sending you two together to handle this? Actually, the Academia didn't send us. A person named Kanar was supposed to take care of this matter. You could call him my mentor's mentor. I would prefer not to. He was there during our thesis defense. I guess that was how I got the impression that... I guess that was how he got the impression that some young students in the Academia had designed a Wenuts Slayer cannon, or something like that. So this time, he simply kicked the two of us back here to deal with the problem, saying that the Academia needs to give youngsters more opportunities to shine. But he obviously didn't consider the fact that the two of us have barely talked to each other since graduation. He even convinced my mentor. Anyway, this is an opportunity for me to get the Wenuts Slayer cannon back out in the open. Once it's assembled, we'll show those vermin what it can do. There. Oh, there that mechanical idiot goes again. From my point of view, I also want to investigate the cause of the Wenut rampage to maintain the ecological balance of the desert. Mr. Adventure, could you look... Mr. Adventure, you look like someone of impressive skill. May I ask you to keep us safe while we're in the desert? Sure. Rest assured, there isn't a lot of support from the Academia, but at least we're well funded. Although someone here has spent most of it on upgrading the machinery. The improvements were necessary, and since you're capable of speaking politely, can't you be a little bit nicer to me? That depends on whether the person I'm talking to is worthy of my patience. Oh no, they're at it again. Yeah, can we start the actual work? Sorry. It's an old habit from my academia days. This batch of components has to be brought back to Aru village for further adjustment. By all accounts, we can't start assembling until tomorrow. We had previously planned to install the Wenut Slayer cannon in nearby areas where Wenut have been spotted. When the time comes, there may be other creatures attracted by the noise we make. We'll be counting on you. See you tomorrow. We can continue our debate now, right? I'm telling you, all my expenses are justified. You... Fine, you asked for it. Let's go over the details and see where all that Mora went. Boy, I can't help but feel that I missed out on a chest, but that's okay. Bird egg. I want to look at this. I'm not allowed to repeat it. Whoa! Instead of that, oh, 8 to 12. Alright, fine. Wait. There. Alright, let's try this again. I need to wait until 8. There.
If you ever want to trade tactics, I'm always ready.
Oh, okay. Guess I'll just run north from here. Ooh, yes please. These must be here for the event. Hold on. I want this orb. Whoa! No, fine. Where is it? Probably at the top, right? If not, I'll have a great jumping off point to go to where I'm actually trying to go. Let's get some stamina real quick. Don't fall. I don't think it's up here. I think I climbed up here for nothing. Woo! Careful. Yeah, I don't see it. It must be inside. That's okay. So why did you order the customized rivets? They don't improve performance at all, do they? Riveted armor is a symbol of romance for us Shariwar researchers. You guys have been at it since yesterday? Ah, you're already here. Not exactly. We actually had the debate about funding yesterday. We were actually arguing about something else, but before I knew it, we were right back to arguing about funding. Something else? I've polished the seams of the components until they are shiny and sparkly, but Shriya's trying to abandon the plan. Abandon? I just want a temporary pause. Didn't you notice that there's something wrong with the environmental parameters? This is so much nerd talk. Okay. I can't deal with these scientists for this long. If we continue with the assembly, the charging efficiency of the device will be much lower than expected. I feel like the writers of this game are just trying to be just vague enough that no one gets it. We need to figure out what's going on in this area, eliminate all external influence, then proceed with the assembly as planned. There are plenty of situations where the ideal and actual circumstances don't match. There's no need to be so fussy. I took the margin of error into consideration when I drafted the blueprint, so it's not a big deal at all. Besides, sometimes you have to test things out before you can figure out what the problem is. Is that why you tested experimental device number 2 until it exploded that other year? That was different. I didn't realize the need to leave room for error back then. Is there a safer way to do this? I'm thinking. Maybe we could first switch off the turret's firing function and just do a simulated experiment of the charging process? That won't do. I don't trust your judgment in this. Let's get rid of the turret ignition module, and I'll safeguard it for you. You can install the other components however you please. Remove the ignition module, then the Wenuts Slayer cannon will just be one big paperweight. Didn't I say we'd just do an experimental simulation of the charging process? Or didn't you say? At the end of the day, you're still thinking about firing that cannon. Oh, this is a choice. Let's disable the firing function. Well, alright. Let's think of it as a trial assembly. If only you'd have said this earlier. I expected a lot of monsters to be attracted during the installation process. When the moment comes, we'll be counting on you, adventure. Paimon was not in that scene. I was wondering, there was something that felt off about that scene. I was like, what's wrong here? Paimon was not there. They just forgot to put her even just like floating there. In the Fulminating Sandstorm challenge, Deviant Weenut can suddenly attack from underground and disrupt operations. The charging devices and the Weenut Slayer cannon require a stable operating environment. All opponents in various areas must be defeated for the two machines to be assembled. Okay. I'm ready. Excellent, excellent. Then let us begin. Let's see. Damage dealt by all party members. Normal charge and plunging attacks will be increased. Okay. Is this what a Weenut is? Oh.
Let's dance. Oh, hey, hey. Go, Barbara, go. Hey, hey. Oh. Hey. Huh. Hey. Yeah. Oh.
What?
Back at ya. Eyes on me. I'll protect us. Huh. Hey. Huh. Hey. Hey. Huh. Hey. Huh. Yeah. Hey. Not bad. Power that ended. Let's dance. Go, hey. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Hey. 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 Oh no! Ready, steady, go!
I wonder. Oh, no, the charging thing is gone. Okay. Oh.
Eyes on me!
That was close. Even the Weenut have come to mess up our plan. Hey, if we hadn't deactivated the ignition, we could have killed it. Now that the Weenut has escaped, it'll be at least one more day before it lets its guard down again. Not planning to argue over the tiniest detail and let it go again tomorrow, are you? But what about the parameters? I have tested them all, and although the charging speed is a little slower than the calculated value, it does not affect use, and there are no safety risks. Shreya, I know you want to consider and analyze everything before acting, but you know things don't always go according to plan. If you keep getting hung up over the small details, you miss the best opportunity to act. Let me try that again. You'll miss the best opportunity to act. Remember that time our midterm thesis defense got delayed? Hesitating won't get us anywhere. Okay. Here's your ignition module. All right. Tomorrow we'll finally be able to put the Weenut Slayer cannon into action. I'd like to bring them back to Aru Village and tinker around with them a little more. We gotta make sure we're properly ready for the Wenuts Slayer Cannon's first ever official appearance. But why is there a deviation in the environmental parameters? What caused the Weenut to suddenly act out? You can't really just let these matters rest. Mr. Adventurer, could you please come back tomorrow? By then we should be facing the Weenut directly, and hopefully we'll have some sort of clue. Cool. Do I have in my, archive here? Living beings. Does the Weenut exist in this? I don't see it here. This guy's new and adorable. All these mushrooms. His bongo head. Just gotta skip past these things real quick. I don't see a Weenut. Wow, I didn't realize they had the bosses in here. Or maybe I just forgot. Ooh, there's a boss I haven't faced yet. It's kind of cool. Oh my gosh. Oh, you can get the scarab beetle. That's cool. A lot of beetles you can get. Okay, none of that. Wait until 8 again.
I'm always ready.
Cool. Cool. Oh, cool. It's right here. You're here, adventurer. We just we were just about to make the necessary installations. If all goes well, we'll be able to give that monster a good lesson to remember today. During the formal charging process, there may also be monsters who will try to disrupt the process. When that time comes, please keep an eye out for the charging progress and durability of the device. Cool. Thank you very much, adventurer. Ah, I've got an idea. You've been busy running around helping with the Wenuts Slayer cannon. The honor of testing it for the first time should be yours. You don't want to do it yourself? I'll be happy enough to watch the shots land. Besides, to let someone else light the fire so that we can see the firing in all its glory, it speaks for itself. All you have to do is protect the charging device from the monsters and wait for the energy to fill up. Watch for the moment when the wheat nut reveals its vulnerable spot and then fire at it with all you've got. The ignition and auto-correcting mechanisms will take care of the rest. Sounds impressive. Paimon also wants to watch. Okay, I'll handle it. Alright, it's a deal then. Let me tell you how it works. The deviant Weenut will sometimes enter a berserk state, in which they will keep their distance and launch long-range attacks. During this time, they cannot be damaged normally. The Weenut Slayer Cannon is the only weapon that can defeat the deviant Weenut. Boy, this can't be how this word is pronounced, but it's what it looks like. Use the charging devices to power up the cannon, and only then can it fire. However, charging devices will also attract nearby opponents. Oh, this sounds painful to deal with. Attacking certain opponents will result in the coalescing of elemental energies. Touching these coalescences will charge the Weenut Slayer cannon. Rocks in the nearby area sometimes contain such energies, but they can only be destroyed by the Weenut's attacks. Baiting the Weenut into destroying these rocks seems the most effective method here. Okay. My head hurts. Alright, the sandstorm's whipping up now. Everyone to your positions. All party members have their elemental mastery increased. Cool. Don't like these things that have durability.
Let the show begin.
Do I have to pick these up? I do. That's annoying. No. Did I mess it up by doing the... Or protect the next charging device. Okay. That was fun.
Time for retribution!
Take this! Power that ended hunt! Let's dance! Huh. 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 Hi. Huh. 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 Huh.
Oh, okay. Alright, let me use the thing. Oh, that was it. That was the whole thing. Wonderful. I thought I was going to have to charge the third one. Oh. Did you see that, Shreya? Our Wenuts Slayer cannon is a game changer. I wish all the supervisors who listened to our thesis defense could come and see this. This would cure them of their antiquated views. So it really did go off without a hitch. I thought it was going to end up like experimental device number 3. Only from our failure... Oh, this is him. Ahem. Only from our failures do we learn to succeed. I am no longer who I used to be. How many accidents happened that year? Well, anyway, this experiment was a success, and that's all that matters. Yeah, while the ball's rolling, maybe we should try it somewhere else. Eyewitness reports say that there are Wenuts in the area numbering in the double digits at the very least. Whoa, double digits? You're not going to pick them off one by one, are you? That would take a really long time. Huh? What's the matter? If it's the maintenance of the Wenuts Slayer cannon you're concerned about, you don't have to worry. Wait. It would take a long time to repeat this process over and over again. Even if the machine doesn't break down, we will. Viniac, not everyone can be jolted back to life after just smelling machine oil. Really, it looks like Wetfair performance will have to be considered next time. What does that even mean? Anyway, let's call it a day. With data from this full run and samples collected after the battle, I am one step closer to solving this puzzle. What puzzle? Why the Wenut are behaving violently. Abnormal environmental parameters. We can figure that out. We might be able to get to the bottom of this mess. Please give me one more day to do some research. By this time tomorrow, we should have the results. All right. Wait till 8 again. You know, on quests that have that, they could just give us a button that makes us wait till the appointed time.
It's hard to remain on dry land for so long. Never quite seem to get my
We've
land.
been just slowly working our way a little bit further out into the desert. Oh, hold on. I want to see. Huh. Why it's all gray out there? Oh well. And there's a treasure chest. Not gonna deal with it though. I've got stuff to do. So, as far as the conclusion is concerned, we've made a convincing case for using the Wenut Slayer cannon to get rid of the Wenut, right? That's different. Don't give me that "I told you so" look. Here we go again. Ah, Mr. Adventure, listen to me. I found out what the cause is. The frequent activity of the Wenut underground had caused a disturbance in the elemental energy in this region. This energy, in turn, affects the behavior of the Wenut, causing them to start running amok on the surface, further exacerbating the environmental imbalance. Wait. So the Wenut are being overly active, which is changing the energy of the area, which is causing them to be overly active. I'm a little confused as to how that works, but okay. The abnormality in the charging device's efficiency was also due to the disturbance of elemental energy in the environment. I knew the machine that I designed would never break down so easily. If you could consider the surrounding environment, wouldn't that be a design problem? Oh no, if you don't consider. Sorry. Since the cause is overactive, is the solution to just keep since the cause is overactive Wenut, is the solution to just keep fighting more Wenut? So, after going around in several circles, we're back to where we started? Knowing what we do and knowing why you should do it are two different Knowing what to do and knowing why you should do it are two different things. As a researcher, you couldn't even grasp that? And that isn't even the end of it. Normally, nature sets limits on the ecology and behavior of populations to keep the environment stable. The chaotic elemental energy disrupts this balance, which makes the Wenut extremely active. As long as we can find a way to return the elemental environment to its normal state, we can reduce Wenut activity. After a while, the balance should restore itself. Redirect the flow of elemental energy? But how do we do that? Well, as long as we figure out where the strongest concentration of elemental energy is, we'll be able to direct the flow of that energy with a device. We unclog the flow of energy, and nature should take care of the rest. I've already calculated the location of the node. It's somewhere around here. As for a device that can redirect the flow of energy, we already have one. You mean the Wenut Slayer cannon? Precisely. The Wenut Slayer cannon can channel the surrounding elemental energy before discharging it all in one go. Next, we just have to set up the Wenut Slayer cannon and go through the same process as yesterday. There may also be more monsters in Wenut that will be drawn to the weapon during this time. Perhaps a small reduction in their numbers would help expedite the natural balance. So as far as the conclusion is concerned, we still have to use the Wenut Slayer cannon to shoot at monsters, right? Don't give me that "I told you so" look. Okay. Gotta say, this pair of NPCs isn't my favorite. I mean, they're alright. And they'd probably be better if they were voice acted by not me. At least not both of them. But, I don't know. Trying to understand this and also say it is not working out well for me. Alright then, let us begin. Let's prove to all of Sumeru that this cannon isn't just a pretty face. I'm also just not a big fan of the academia in this game. Attack speed of all party members who use polearms, claymores, and swords will be increased. Interesting. Okay. That's anyone that doesn't use a catalyst. Oh, yeah, that is in fact increased. Whoops, I forgot to do the plunging attack. That's okay. Get out of here.
Let the show begin.
Oh boy.
To ashes!
Woo. Okay. Break this. Thanks. Break this. Thank you. No? Okay. Whoa. And boom.
Power that ended hush!
I'll protect us. Huh. Yeah. Huh. Huh. Hi.
Break this.
Go, Barbara.
Break this. Okay. I just need to go fire the cannon. Where is it? Aha. That was pretty cool. All right. Sure enough, the charging unit is running more smoothly. As you said, the elemental environment in this area is returning to normal. The activity of affected Wenut will calm down after some time too. Yeah. Thanks to your precious Wenut Slayer cannon, we can report back our success and go home. It's our precious Wenut Slayer cannon, Shreya. I never forgot that this assignment was a joint effort. We definitely had our share of disagreements, but without you, the cannon wouldn't have been a success. What's gotten into you? Is it about wanting... Oh, wait a minute. What's gotten into you? Is this about wanting me to put in a good word for you in my report? Well, I just suddenly feel that what we went through just now is quite similar to our experience from that other year. It wasn't always smooth sailing, but we still made it in the end. And let's face it, in the end, your solution proved more efficient. I I can't take all the credit. Because you were onto something too. If you hadn't tested the Wenuts Slayer cannon, I wouldn't have obtained the necessary data. To fix a machine, you may only need to replace one gear, but the true challenge is finding that gear. These words from my mentor are beginning to make sense to me. I'm so glad you're here, Shreya. I'm glad you're here too. Huh, the atmosphere between these two became so different all of a sudden. When we were cooperating on our graduation project, our relationship was rather rocky because we weren't very mature. Yeah, looking back on it, it wasn't anything too serious. Well, how about meeting at the cafe for a drink next time? We could discuss how to write the report. Wow. Wait, is there more? There is more. How is there more? We did it. We did the thing. Ending. Let's wait till 8 one more time.
Cold beer. After a hard day's work. Nothing like it.
Somewhat far away? Oh, they're back where we started. Okay. No. I want the Nope. Teleport waypoint. There we go.
If you ever want to trade tactics.
I don't understand. She was the one who mentioned the idea of going to the cafe to write the report. Why are you here by yourself? I don't want to talk about it. She still have to work on the report by herself. We were supposed to meet at the cafe yesterday, but it took her a long time to show up. She didn't even bring any pen or paper for her report. I criticized her for wasting time when we should be working on the report, and then she flew into a rage. She said she'd write the report herself and made me leave. This is ridiculous, don't you think? Still, I'm used to her fiery temper. She'll simmer down in a couple days. If only controlling her emotions was as simple as flipping a switch. Yeah, good luck with that. Huh, even you're acting strange. Oh well, never mind. There are still a few... There are still a few affected Weenut around here, though I'm sure the situation will resolve itself if I just leave it alone. But if you have time, please help prevent them from threatening passers-by. By the way, the elemental environment and the charging device are now back to normal. There's never been a better time to experience the Weenut Slayer cannon at full power. Let's see. Multiple Weenut in berserk states will appear one after the other, but the charging device is now at full operating capacity. Sorry. But the charging device, now at full operating capacity, also stands ready. Defeat as many Weenut using the Weenut Slayer cannon as possible. Interesting. What? Uh-huh. Boy, that seems like fun. Alright. Wonderful. Why, this is the best opportunity to test the output of the Wenuts Slayer cannon, if I do say so myself. Elemental burst damage by all party members will be increased. Alright.
Let the show begin. Huh. 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 Yeah. Huh. Huh. Oh, no!
Huh? Interesting. Okay. Break this. I don't know where you are right now. Ooh. That's different. Ooh.
To ashes!
Yeah. Huh. 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 Go, Barber, go! Yeah. Hey. Oh. Huh. Huh.
It was kind of fun. Alright. Let's see how well I completed the challenge. Hey, look at that. It's all the things. We did it. Alright. Is there any, like, last part of the story? Nope. Okay. Well, I hope they figure that out. Ooh. Well, that's a pretty cool set piece. Alright, everyone, I think that will do it for me tonight. That was an interesting little event. I wish it had been voice acted so I could have saved my voice like I thought I was going to do by picking this game, but apparently not. Oh well. Sorry, I'm just kind of watching the Sumpter Beast. Alright. Well, until next time, sleep well, sailors.